everybody, I thought it'd be the perfect time for a coffee chat. I had my second cup of coffee this morning. I got a Tim Hortons. The roll up the rim is all done and we had some free coffees. So it's always nice when you have a nice coffee in the morning and it doesn't cost you anything. And it's perfect for a coffee chat today because I have a lot to do today. My husband had a lot of time he needed to use up, so he was off a Thursday and a Friday. My hair is sticking up here. Thursday and Friday, and then all last week. And it was really good because there was a lot of things we needed to take care of, some appointments and just life and responsibilities and all that. And we got a lot done. And we also have started the process of our kitchen. So we picked out everything, the sink, the faucet, the handles and all that, the countertop and the doors and everything else like that. So that is going to be happening sooner rather than later, and I'll have a full video on it, you know, the whole process of it and what we're doing, and it might be something that you want to do. So I'll have that all up whenever it is done. So I don't want to go too much into it because I don't want, like, I just want to leave it, do it, everything is done and taken care of. I've gone back and forth if it's what I wanted or not, and it's all picked out, it's ordered, and now we'll leave it. But I have a lot of stuff to get done today, and we had a taste of spring last week. We had really, really warm temperatures. We had our first barbecue. Woke up to snow this morning, and we're supposed to get like a little bit of snow every day this week, and spring is not here. It's here officially, but it sure doesn't feel like it. I wanted to switch a few things up this weekend, and I said, no, I'm not getting ahead of myself because it is still very much winter. Went to bed the other night completely freezing, so I was glad that we still had all of like the warm blankets and everything on our bed, and it will get here sooner or later, but anyways, it's still very much winter where I live. I just feel like March, it just flew by. This week I don't have a lot going on, but I have a lot to get caught up on. I want to get prepared for spring and all that, because once the nicer weather is officially here, there's a lot of outside work to do, and then also preparing everything for our kitchen. So that is what's going on. And I think it was mostly like January and February, almost every night, like after everything was done and, you know, my husband and I had that hour together, we watched Downton Abbey, all 6 seasons, and I loved watching it with my husband. We laughed at it, the good acting. Some of the storylines he was a little bit shocked at, and he kind of gasped a couple of times, especially with Sybil's storyline, and then what happened with Anna too, with one of the valets. And then we couldn't find the first movie anywhere, so we actually had to rent it, like just on whatever, streaming or whatever. And then the second movie was on Netflix. Boy, oh boy, did they cover a lot in that last movie. And I think there's one more movie coming out to tie up all of the loose ends. I was really sad to see it come to an end because I think it is one of the best shows. The acting, the storyline, the historical part of it that's very accurate, and how things change over the years, the war, the First World War and everything, and I really enjoyed that time with hubby watching it. But I'm also glad to have like an extra hour in the evenings to be a little bit more productive, especially with, you know, the longer days and the time change and all that. I'm not a fan of daylight savings time. I never have been. I wish they'd just get rid of it. I know the days are getting longer, and I think part of the reason why they did it was to help the farmers, to give them more daylight to do all of their work. But now they have all of the lights and everything on the machinery and all of that. But even this morning, like, the alarm woke me up, and usually I'm an early bird, but I don't like when it's still like bright out at 9-10 o'clock at night in the summertime. I really like it to be dark about 8 o'clock to settle down for the evening. And I find the same with our son. I find he sleeps better when it's on like the normal time, and then when it goes to daylight savings time, I find he doesn't get the same quality sleep. But that's just my opinion. I know a lot of people want to change it and get rid of it, but I know that they also, like, it's earlier in the spring and later in the fall, but I like it to be dark a little bit earlier in the evening. I'm a morning person, but even in the summertime, like if you want to have a fire or you want to go to the drive-in, like you're waiting for it to get darker so you can enjoy all of that. So that's my 2 cents. Obviously we've adjusted to it, but I like it a little bit brighter in the mornings and a little bit darker by like 8:30. That's when I would like it to be dark, about 8:30. Gives you a little bit of time to settle down and have a good sleep, especially for me because I like to go to bed early. But yeah, it's been a busy couple of months. I haven't gotten done as much as I wanted to with decluttering and all of that. I've been trying to do a little bit here and there, and I think for my videos I've really been focusing on like the food content and all of that because I know that's what a lot of people like. That's where I get the most views. Those are the videos that bring in the most subscribers and all of that. But I am going to be doing Veda video every day in April, so I'm going to try something new this month to see how it works out, and then hopefully it will set me up for success for those vlogging months, because I think that's the thing that I've always loved about the vlogging months is just, you know, checking in daily, all of those little tasks and everything, but still keeping some things separate so I can have my normal routine and then have that, you know, hey, what's going on this morning? I'm working on decluttering, or just have a little chit chat and all of that with all of you. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up, keep it pretty short today because I just have some odds and ends and everything to get caught up on. And especially with the snowy, wintry weather that we're having, I think it's a great time to clean up some last odds and ends from my freezer, clean some of those things up, make some recipes, and then hopefully by the time April arrives, we'll be using the barbecue a little bit more. So anyways, I hope you are all doing great. I hope you enjoyed this little coffee chat. And my drive this morning was not the greatest. It was like whiteout conditions. The roads were really kind of snow covered and not the greatest, but thankfully everybody was driving accordingly because we had beautiful weather last week, and whenever it snows after we've had some nice weather, sometimes people forget that you have to adjust to the driving conditions. So comment down below and let me know if you are getting a little bit more winter weather before hopefully spring arrives to stay. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you have an absolutely amazing day, and we will see you all soon with another video from my kitchen.